that's kind of what we're doing right now as we wait for the snow to come. If you try and bed the trap in the dirt, it just freezes up. This one is just completely uncovered. Let me show you what's going on here. There's all these fallen trees here, and this is a really good crossing. So the animals, I know that they come through here, and I've tried to cover every potential spot where they can get through this. There's that spot. There's over here. See, I got a trap right there for animals walking through there. I ended up throwing a goose carcass in here that I had shot. So that's what's going on there. I left one of its breasts still in. I ate the other one. But we got that there. And then it's possible animals could try and cross through there. So I have a trap there. And then we have a trap right here on the other side of this log. And as you can see, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm not really doing a ton to camouflage it. The reality is, I don't know if a coyote would step on it like that. I don't know if anything would, but at the same time, when I bed the traps in the ground, it freezes up on me. The Adirondacks, and that's where I'm located for those of you that don't know. The Adirondacks are basically like a rainforest. We're, I think, like an inch shy of being classified as a rainforest. So getting the soil to stay dry as we have these freezing temperatures is pretty much impossible. So I guess I'd rather have a trap be operable than completely frozen. And as you can see, we did get some snow. Oh. So as we wait for the snow to cover the traps, we're just gonna kind of wing it like that. Okay guys, earlier in the week, I had showed you this set location and how I hadn't covered or buried the traps because I was waiting for Snowfall. And I just want to show you them now that the snow is here and how much better they look and why I did it that way. So again, here's this blockage. You know, there's a trap right there. And I have a trap right on the other side of this log. You can't see it, but it's there. And now that there's snow, I probably won't even walk up to this each day because I don't want to get my scent around. That's the whole idea with this being a blind set, is to catch them off guard. I have a trap there. And I have a trap right there. Clearly there's been no activity here, but now that those traps are covered in snow, I think there's a much greater success rate. I've got my goose carcass in there. I'm also gonna now take lure and bait and just throw it in there to try and draw animals into the area, because I think those blind sets are so good that we should bring them in. Let's bring in the predators now that the traps are camouflaged in snow, you know? There's also been some like rain before that, so I think it's washed away any of my lingering scent. So it's a good time to re-up bait and lure on all of our sets, and hopefully that increases our odds of success. Good morning, everyone. It's the 80K Trapper, and I'm going to New York City tomorrow. I'm sorry, today. I'm going to New York City today, and so I'm gonna check my traps one last time. We're either gonna spring them off or see if we can get my dad to check them while I'm gone. But probably gonna end up springing them off just to be safe. So we're checking. Hopefully we'll have some success here on our last day before we gotta go out of town. Hey guys, I'm out here checking my blind sets. I had set for coyotes, bobcats, foxes, but primarily coyotes. We might have some action. So my sets were in here. I can tell that tree is all torn up. It was not like that before. See, I have a trap there. It's kind of just blind sets. I know they come in here to drink. And I had another trap. Right there. Oh yeah, there's something going on. Oh my God. We got a beautiful coyote. Guys, this is my second healthy coyote I've ever caught. Wow. It's a beautiful coyote. Well, guys, it's never fun to dispatch an animal, but I am tickled pink that I caught a coyote. For those of you who have followed me in my channel along my coyote trapping pursuits, you'd know it was years of trying until I started to catch coyotes. There's a lot to it. There's a lot in terms of scent control. And keep in mind, I'm here in the mountains, so, I mean, we don't have any farmland. We've just got thick, big woods. We've got a lot of woods. And so the coyotes here are very smart. The deer here are very smart. And it's not like hunting deer on farmland or trapping in farm country. You know, it's quite different. So, you know, it's like a whole different animal. But I'm gonna show you this set and give you the rundown. So we're at a spot where the coyotes like to come through. There's a lot of deer trails in here, and we're just beyond the highway. And there's all this thick stuff. I think they go and drink water in here actually, because it's like very wet. It's like a spring, I think. But anyway, I had the trap right here. That's where the trap was. And as you look at this area, yeah, see, there's the coyote tracks. I don't know what it is, but they're attracted to the water, or they drink out of here, or maybe they hunt deer in here. But I like this spot because it seems like they come through here, and then as soon as they come through here, there's this big tree, which is like a perfect barricade. You know, and then there's that other tree, which is like another barricade. And so I actually took a goose carcass and I put it right in there. It's like stuffed somewhere in the, let me find it. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. The coyotes, the other coyotes must have grabbed it on the way through. Wow. So anyway, the goose carcass is gone, but I put a goose carcass there, and then I just did a couple blind sets. I did a set right here, and you can see that's still bare. It's not even covered by snow. And then I had another set right here. And it's funny because this tree here, all these sticks, this was not like this. It's kind of funny because I had actually carved out a little spot where the animals might go under, because I was thinking about putting another one under there, you know, because there were a lot more sticks and there was like one clear runway to go through. And I thought, maybe a fisher or a fox, if they come through, would go right under there. But when I saw all this torn up, I knew I was lucky. I knew I had something. Yeah, he wasn't getting out of there. It's a beautiful coyote, about average size. We did it. We did it. So this is a rubber padded MB 550. And I just want to show you guys that this foot, the circulation isn't cut off. It actually doesn't even seem injured at all. That foot is in good shape. And its leg isn't broken. I like that. That worked well. I don't know how long this coyote was in the trap, but I think if I would have let him go, I don't think he would even have an issue. So I like that. Well, there. We just finished checking the traps and pulling the traps. Because guess what? I caught a coyote. So I can go to New York City, focus on my work trip, and be content. Finally, had some action. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.